Hello, amazing connection. I am Master Nikhil Rane, an aspiring data analyst present over here to present my Power BI project of Adley Hardware company called Business Insights 360. So this is the agenda. We will go first look with Adley Hardware overview, the business model, the problem statement, the key terms, the dashboarding, and key insight. First is we will look about Atlic Hardware Company. Atlic Hardware is a leading global consumer electronics brand specializing in wide range of hardware products including PC, mouse, keyboard, printer, and more stuff. Atlic is an Indian company and has expanded its operation in different regions like Latin America, also abbreviated as LATAM, North America, also abbreviated as NA, Asia Pacific, also abbreviated as APAC, European Union, also abbreviated EU, with a strong presence in multiple countries, they continuously innovate to bring the cutting edge technology into homes and workspace widely. So this is basically a business model of Atlic Hardware, how they manufacture, then they give to the customers, and then the customers will provide to consumer. So I will explain in detail. Atlic, the one who produces the PC's laptop, then they give the customer. Who are customer? The one who buy the products in huge number in the bulk, and they takes from Atlic, then they sales to consumer. Who are the consumer? The consumer are that guys who use the product in day to day life. So we have three different channels. First, we'll go with retailer. Retailer is basically the chroma, the stores we see like we have the physical store. They are also known as brick and mortar channel, and the e-commerce website as Amazon, Flipkart, etc. Then we go to the next channel, which is the Atlic Hardware, Atlic e-store, and Atlic exclusive. They have their own independent platform, and in countries like South Korea, China, they have their different government policy. So they so at least has to sell their product to a distributor. They can be anybody, and that distributor will sell to different companies like Jedi Electronics, and that next the customer will give to the next consumer. Moving forward to the problem statement. Antique Hardware is a consumer goods electronic company having operation in various countries. The company has suffered a huge losses due to opening of a new store in Latin America without sufficient information. Recognizing the need to compete with their competitors who use data for decision making, Alec understands the importance of having data minded individual in their team. The aim is to make informed data driven decisions and reduces losses and increase probability in Latin America region. So before we go with the dashboarding part, let me tell you that as per the meeting which I had with a stakeholder, there it is we concluded to make five views. First will be the finance view, then sales view, market view, and supply chain and executive view. Advic has a wide range of department as the name says 360, which delivers comprehensive insight across all department levels. First we go with finance view, which provides a comprehensive analysis of financial performance including revenue, expenses, and profitability trends. Sales view offer insight into sales performance, key products, region, and customer segmentation. Market view gives a track of a marketing campaign, how they are showing their product, how they are showing their ad basically, and the ROI, profit and loss. In supply chain, we get a highlights of inventory, how much are the forecasted, how much are the forecasted product, how much are the error, we get showing the net error. And in executive, these are basically for CFO level. Summarize a high level of KPI and strategic metrics for quick decision making by leadership. Before jumping into dashboard, we will go with some business matrices which we have used in our dashboard. Is first we'll go with net invoice sale, which is gross price of per product minus pre-invoice deduction. Then we go with net sale, which is net invoice sale minus post invoice deduction. Then we go with gross margin, which is net sale minus COGS. COGS is basically cost of goods sold. The transportation cost, the freight cost, all the matter comes in COGS. Then we see the actual profit, which is net profit is equal to gross margin minus operational expenses. Operational expenses are that expenses which come in the ad of that product. Then it comes with net error, which is forecast quantity minus actual quantity. I will explain this like suppose Atlic have manufacture 1,000 units. So the company sells only 900 units and there is a gap of 100 units. So which will be called as excess inventory, and the requirement is of 1,100 units and Atlic has only manufactured 100 units. So this case is of out of stock. So the this will show the actual error, that how much gap, how much margin is there. Then which comes the absolute error, which is absolute of net error. Then comes the forecast accuracy, which is 1 minus abs error percentage. Mostly the forecast accuracy be close to at 100%. So, okay, so before jumping to the dashboard, I will explain that we have data from 1 September 2018 to 30th December 2021. We have only forecasted quantity and target of only 2022 here. At least fiscal year it starts from September and ends till August. That's all. We will move to dashboard. So this is basically our dashboard view. We have all our navigation page, which is finance view, sales view, marketing view, supply chain view, executive view. These are project and business inside 360. The project refresh date is 31st October. Last refresh date is 31st October. Then our data is available till December 21. Then also note that values are in millions and currency are in INR rupees. So first we'll go to finance view. So you can see in finance view at top we have kept all our navigation page, home page, finance view, sales view, marketing view, supply chain, and etc. On the left hand side we have kept all our filters, that is last year versus target, all our fiscal year, all our year 2018 to 2022. The quarters, basically the quarter is one quarter is equal to 3 months. So quarter one, which means September to November, as per at least the year start from September. So quarter one is September, October, November. So like this way, all the quarters are divided into 3 months, and we get 12 months is equal to 4 quarters. Then we have YTD and YTG. YTD is year to date, which means the start date of the year to current date, and YTG means current date to the end date of the year. Then we can slice our data with filter like by region and country. You can select APAC and APAC, you can select India, South Korea, etc. Then we can select the data by stores like Atlic, Amazon, Plus, etc. Then we can select by category like accessories, desktop, anything. We have kept the NSGM, we have kept a abbreviation like net sale, gross margin, net profit. Then we go with the data like we have kept a chart, a P&L statement which says the gross margin, pre-invoice, net sale invoice, post-discount, freight cost, discount all in COGS, gross margin, operational expense, etc. Also, we have created a parameter filter which shows us that a primary parameter we kept a category and region, and in secondary we kept market and product. So let's do some dicing with the data. We select the data as per gross margin. So as soon as you select gross margin, all the data will be shown as per gross margin performance over time, and top products and customer by gross margin. And we select November 21. So November 21, we are looking that we have achieved our target. The benchmark was of 480 and we have achieved it till 490, means we are in profit. Also, but we see that our margin percentage is far away, that we have given more amount of discount here. So actually we are clear, we have to look upon the gross margin to see which customer are getting too much high discount. So we can see here Amazon all out, they are getting huge amount of discount, means the transaction the net sale is too low but they are getting high amount of discount. So we have to look upon this all the market here. So same, we will go next to the sales view. So the same, we have kept all the filters left side. Then we have kept a unit economics, which are both are our donut chart. A donut chart as per a sales view. Sales view is basically we look upon more upon a deduction, how we can deduct and earn more. So we can see the total post invoice, pre-invoice, and on that only we kept a net sale. And inside net sale, what we require is total cost and gross margin. We have kept inside that only. So also you can see the data that Amazon is doing 496.88. It a great gross margin. And also we have added a tooltip. You can see when you hover on any customer, the data gets changed, net sell and gross margin for Amazon. You hover again for down for eBay. The data gets for net sell and gross margin, but for eBay. You can also see the data from September as you select the year changes. You can see all the data per per the different fiscal year. See, you see again the data for 2019. We have got all the data for 2019. As sales team looks more and more upon deduction, we kept this total cost. The main diagram, main point chart is total cost and gross margin. Again, you can see all the data like cross margin. You can select the cross margin, see how much percentage less. And Novus is doing great in net sell, but he is getting more and more amount of discount. So we have to look upon Novus that he's getting a lot of discount. So we have to look upon Novus and reduce the amount of discount and check that how to get more and more sales with some less discount. So this was all about sales view. We can get all the data. If you select this on net sale, you will get data from lower to higher. Using Nova has been too low. Nova is only doing 1.171 million, which is too low, and gross margin is too at 30.20 percentage. Is we are giving him too much discount. Same, and by this you can see AQ Master Wirecard. By click on this, all the data will be shown as AQ for this product, AQ Master Wire. Okay, that was all. See, you can see the in performance metric also, the data for AQ Master via wire class is which the Sage is doing a good by gross margin and also net sale. Then we see a flawless store is doing great, etc. Also we have done a gross margin variance by clicking the variance by less, then the data will be given by we got less. See, we can get a less variance and get more data, more stores. Then we go on a marketing view. Marketing view, mostly we see the more amount of operational expenses what we have spent on ads where to grow the product, to show the name in the market. So we have kept a product performance chart, and we can see the segments that accessory in that accessory product, which battery name. We have kept three level sizes. Again, we have done one more table. We have added one more table which is of region. You can see APAC region, Australia, Bangladesh, etc. Here we have done a one dynamic change that in y-axis we can see net profit percentage, and in x-axis you can see net sales. As after clicking here, you will get gross margin on y-axis and net on net sales on x-axis. Then as previously in sales we have seen net sales, which is gross margin plus total cost, which is it is further expanded by gross margin and operational expenses, and we will get a final net profit. What we have got a profit is negative by negative. So as Atlic is in growing stage here, it's we have Atlic is investing more and more amount of operational expenses, and it's fine. As initial years they have to show their to show a name, they have to show the product, what is the product there. For initial years operational expenses will be high, but after some years the operating expenses can be reduced, and the team must more be focused on a net profit to either gain more and more net profit. As we can see here, business laptops are doing good, personal laptops, gaming laptops are doing more. As in gaming laptop there are more and more amount of, you can see the heavy games, the RAM are also good. Mostly gaming laptops are also used for AI model, NLP. They perform well in the gaming laptops also. So this was all information about the marketing view. We will jump at supply chain view. Okay, so in supply chain view, we will first look the KPI forecast accuracy, net error, absolute error. Forecast accuracy percentage, we are mostly the forecast accuracy percentage must be close to the 100%, which says that we have predicted the forecast correctly. So this was data as per this 2021. We have data. We have the current date till December 2021. So the data will be shown till 21. And the last year the target, as per the selected target, it says that the sales will be done till 79.94 percentage, which we'll see in coming days. So here we have kept key metrics by customer, key metrics by product, and we have added one thing which is RIX. RIX is basically EI and double OS, which means the abbreviation I have given. Double OS is out of stock and excess, and EI is inventory. If the good sold is less than the if the good sold is less than what we have expected, then it will show as it will show as excess inventory. And if the inventory and the demand is larger and the demand is larger than what we have and the demand is larger than what we have expected, then it will show as out of stock. So this is the data. As we can see that Amazon is doing good, it is out of stock. Here in networking, in notebook also we see that the gaming laptop, as I said previously, the gaming laptops are doing good, but the gaming laptops are also out of stock. So the team must be looking at to the team must look to focus more to produce the manufacture more and more gaming laptops for better sales. And this was all about supply chain view. We have, then we go to our executive view. Executive view is basically the for main the higher level management, which is CEO, CFO. We have kept all our KPIs, which we tell that net sales, gross margin, net profit percentage, accuracy. The all the data you can see the revenue contribution from channel that we see retailer has been doing a great. Retailer is doing like 71.53 other than direct and distributor. So we can check that for the strategy which we are doing for retailer, we can do same for direct and distributor. And we can see that the trend at I said at least is at start of market. So you can see in 2018 and 19 there are no such, there are thin layer of at least, but as started the 2021 2022 at least started gaining again. You can see Amazon was always the Dell has always top the market. You can see we have added the top customer by revenue and top five product by revenue. If the data, if they have lagged, then you can see the down triangle which of red color has been shown. And if they have done a profit, then you can see of the green triangle at the top layer. Then we can see that key inside by subzone India. All the subzones are present, which we have done. Also added a bar conditional formatting. This is conditional formatting. We can see a conditional formatting, the triangles which we have added, which also done by conditional formatting. This the data which we have added here, they also changes up as you select different here. You slice the data, all the layer gets changes. See, yeah, all the it was in 2020, it was doing some of profit. In 2020, you can see the data get changed. The bench at the starting, it did a net sale of 267 million, which was a great. And it was, and previous year, which means in 2019, they had done triple 1 million, means they have done a great job. The net sale was great. But same with net profit, means they have done more and more in ads. So they have to look more and more in operational expenses. They have to decrease the operational expenses. As initial stage it's okay for operational expenses, the company its initial stage, they have to grow the company, so it's okay for operation. But as it goes higher and higher and higher, the operational expenses must be reduces. As you can take an example of credit card company. So at initial they took Rahul Dravid in that, the OG creators in that. But now we can see the in 2025 2024 they've reduces the ad, they have kept a minor 10 to 15 second ad. So like that only the strategy must be followed, and the ad must be reduces. Then at last we have to go in info, which I get info that Power BI, my profile, we have done this project by code basics, etc. Jumping again into a PPD. So these are the key insights we have found out from this project. We see that Atlic hardware market share increases as I showed in executive from 1.1 to 5.9%, which signals positive market trends here. Net sales in Latin America are lowest, so sales team must look at Latin America, but APAC is doing great, followed by North America. In APAC, net sale of India are doing great. India is doing great in net sale, as I showed 267 million. They're doing great. Then Amazon at least our highest performing customer. The notebook segment is often out of stock. As I said, the gaming laptop, same like the gaming laptop is always out of stock. Supply chain must should keep an excess inventory to address this. Then we have seen that operational expenses have increased significantly compared to 2021. The marketing team should find the ways to reduce these expenses to increase net profit percentage. Revenue from Flipkart and Say can be increased by meeting the representative. In India, GM percentage variance is negative. We- By the way, variance is benchmark minus current. The benchmark which target we have set and current we are getting that. An indicator the better performance than the target. Employee sure so that we have getting a great number means if the JM percentage of variance is in minus means the actual we are current we are doing a good other than against the benchmark. So employees should be motivated with some perks, some benefits, some bonuses, etc. So this all was my presentation. If you like it, if you liked it, please share and please like. So you can share this where you can share any feedback if you have, as this I have doing it for first time, so you can share any feedback with me. In description I will provide my LinkedIn ID, GitHub profile, and a live dashboard link. Thank you.